To learn more about wine, I traveled all the way to Rare Steakhouse to talk to a professional sommelier.
My name is Owen Foxcroft. I'm the AGM and the sommelier here at Rare Steakhouse, Madison.
Great. Okay, and as a young boy, did you always envision you were going to go into wine? Like after nap time, did you wake up and you were like, I want to play with my twux and then have some Pinot Noir? Is that kind of how it went?
No, not at all. Mostly back then when I was young, I was thinking about Miller Lights.
Okay.
Transitioned into wine as I got older.
Okay, it's kind of just a Miller Lite whiskey wine. Is that?
Well, the whiskey when I hit my 40s, I viewed that as the natural progression of alcohol. Nice cheap Wisconsin beer. Then as you get a little older, wine, and then as you mature more, get into the whiskeys.
Oh, okay. So whiskey kind of the ultimate goal.
Yeah,
After this, you're going to move into whiskey.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. And how long have you been working at Rare?
Since 2014, so 9 years now. Yeah.
And do you really feel like at Rare Steakhouse you've made it a rare steak home?
Exactly. I do love it here. It's a great place to work, and I feel quite comfortable, quite at home.
All right. And what exactly do you do here?
Well, as the assistant general manager, there's lots of responsibilities I have to do, which is, probably really boring for you to listen to. But the most enjoyable part about my job is the sommelier, as most people know it by. So I curate the wine list. I put it all together. I sample wines, decide which wines I want to feature on the wine list, and put that all together. And then through the course of the day by day, I often will spend time talking to our guests about wine if they have any questions or if they're looking for any recommendations. You want to chat with them about that? Yeah.
Sounds like things at Rare are well done.
Good one.
Yes. All right. So it looks like here you got your level 1 sommelier pin from the International Court of Sommeliers in early 2018.
That's correct. I thought it was 17, but yeah, it might have been 18. I don't remember exactly. Right around there.
Congratulations. Yeah. My question to you is, why didn't you get the other 4 despite being a white man?
Because the other 4 are really, really hard.
What do you need to do to get it?
Yeah. So, level 4 is the master, and those masters, there's less than 300 of them in the entire world, and those are the people that can smell and taste like amazing. Actually, women are better tasters than men are. They have more taste buds, so they're more likely to be able to smell and taste a wine and tell you exactly where it's from.
Yeah, most of them are men, right?
Yeah, well, you know how white men can be, I guess.
How can white men be? You want to elaborate on that? We have all the time in the world. It says here also you've been to 21 different countries.
I have.
So you sampled wines all around.
Where did you find all this information?
Oh, they put a lot on your website.
Really?
Yeah. I have your mother's maiden name, your social security number. We're going to go through all this. I've really dug up a lot on you.
Awesome.
You're getting canceled by the end of this. That's
thanks.
the way this is going to go.
Xanax is for after the day-long doing meth at January 6th rally. Nice. Yeah, I've been all over the world. So I didn't really get into wine until I started working here back in 2015. So a lot of the travels that I did when I was younger and much stupider and like went all over Europe, and I was really into beer at the time. I was working at a brew pub back then, and that kind of started my journey into the like passion of alcohol, things like that. So yeah, I spent 6 months drinking my way across Europe and Australia, but more recently I've traveled the United States to really explore our wine country here, specifically Napa and Sonoma.
Wow, that's nice. And how does Wisconsin wine compare to that? And that's too bad.
I love our Wisconsin winemakers. They're good friends of mine, and I sell a lot of their wine.
There we heard it here first, folks. I guess they're nice people, but I don't know. I'm originally from Virginia, so we have a nice Viognier.
Oh, yeah?
Virginia has some good wines, I think.
Nice.
Represent. We'll see.
Yeah, Wisconsin does beer really well. I'll
So people come by and they're like, I'm looking for something to drink, and you're like, have you tried the beer?
Right. Nice glass of Spotted Cow.
Nice glass of Spotted Cow. Yep, Miller Lite. It's great.
Yeah.
PBR. We got it all here. I think I chose the wrong topic, is what we're learning. Be very fun. All right. Also, just going forward for this interview, if there's anything that they say that makes you uncomfortable, I'm like here to put you in a great light. Okay.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me give you a scenario for you. Okay. So here you are. You're coming back from the January 6th rally. You've had quite a day. You know, some guy offered you meth. You did a little cocaine. You're stoned out of your mind. You come home after a long day. What bottle of wine are you reaching for? What's your favorite type of wine for like every day?
After a good day of meth, a nice glass of red Burgundy, that's French Pinot Noir, that really takes the edge off of those coming down jitters.
Okay, great. Good to know. All right. I do have a bottle of wine here. And I just want to ask, since you are such a wine snob, do you like look at regular, like I bought this in the grocery store. Mm-hmm. Is this piss to you?
No, it's really not. And I'm not just saying that. Look, people enjoy what they enjoy. If you taste it and it tastes good and it gets you drunk, who am I to judge on what's in your glass?
I really was not expecting this of you. I will
true.
say, I really thought to interview a sommelier, you were going to be like, there's certain wines, here are the ones that are better, here are the ones that are not. And you're just really like, whatever gets you the most fucked up. And I love that. That's great. I feel like you're a real Wisconsin sommelier.
Right. That's honestly how I feel. I could give a shit what you're drinking, Mm-hmm. I would, try to, like if you ever wanted ideas and suggestions or try new things, I'd be more than happy to help. But it's your palate. You get to drink whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me to an excellent point here. Let's play a little pairing game. Okay, I'm gonna name some cheeses, some Wisconsin cheeses, and you're gonna tell me what wines to pair those with.
Okay.
Okay. So we're really putting you to your level 1 test right here. Cheese curds. What would you like? Farmers market cheese curds. What wine are you drinking with those?
Beer.
Okay.
So no, if I really need to go with a wine, I'd probably go with a Chardonnay from possibly Alexander Valley, which is in Sonoma. So nothing too buttery or oaky, but nothing too. You want it to be dry, so no sugar left in the wine, and you want it to be a little bit more full-bodied. So what I mean by body is. Insert joke here. So like skim milk, 2% whole milk, like the way it actually feels in your mouth. That's what I mean by body, and different wines can feel like more rich and full in your mouth. So if you have something that's really light bodied like Pinot Grigio, I don't think it would stand up well to the cheesiness and greasiness of a cheese curd. So I'd want a nice full-bodied, dry, slightly buttery, slightly oaky Chardonnay.
All right, sounds good. I think the other Wisconsin cheese that we're probably pretty known for around here is Hook's sharp cheddar.
Yeah, absolutely. Hook's cheddar, some of the more aged ones. I would go with a very light-bodied red, like a Pinot Noir from Willamette Valley in Oregon. Because you get some funk with those, like especially the 5-year aged cheddar from Hook's. So you'd want something that could stand up to that. You want a little bit of tannin. Tannin is that molecule that makes your mouth feel dry. That's found in like all plant matter. So that's what makes wine dry, is the tannin. So you'd want a little bit of tannin to help wash away and complement the fat that's in the Hook's cheese.
Okay, and then also spray cheese.
Spray cheese.
What wine are we having with spray cheese? Just from the can, no crackers.
Yeah. That one is actually the easiest out of the three of them. So I would recommend a 2003 Opus 1 from Napa Valley. It would probably set you back $850 for the bottle.
Yeah, and that's going to go with the spray cheese. Absolutely. Where you want an $850 bottle of wine with spray cheese.
What? Spray cheese deserves that type of compliment, I think.
All right. Xanax. What wine are we having with that?
Xanax is for after the day-long doing meth at January 6th rallies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or whatever you choose.
What year did you become part of the Fun Police? I like to take my Xanax like golden retriever style, so I always wrap it in a little bit of American cheese. That way I can't taste it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never had a Xanax. Do you have one I could have? Give it a try?
No.
Don't.
That was a joke. Okay.
That wasn't a joke.
All right, let's talk about wine storage. So if I have half a bottle of wine, how do I want to kind of cap this off? I'm just kidding. We know these are single serves. We're saying these are single serves, right? We're paying attention. Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done there. Okay, actually, I do want to hold on to this bottle of wine, though, because I do kind of want to talk about alcohol consumption. At what point does the average American, like within a bottle of wine and finishing a bottle of wine, think I personally am pretty? Just like tell me when to stop, okay? All right. This is called, I'm calling my presentation Bordeaux's for Bored Hoes, an idiot's guide to wine. So is there anything you think an idiot needs to know about wine? Just like someone so stupid and you hate them so much because they're so stupid. What do you want them to know about wine?
I really want an idiot to know about wine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Put me on the spot with that one. If you do finish that second bottle off all by yourself, it's probably time to go to bed.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.